Yo guys, what's up? This is Patrick from Fight Prof, and today I'm going to be talking about UFC Fight Night Lobov versus Swanson. So this weekend we got Artem Lobov fighting Cub Swanson, and I'm just going to give you my thoughts on it and my prediction for the fight. Okay, so starting off with Artem Lobov is not ranked in the top 10, I think he's top 15. We know Artem is a really short guy, and he also has really little reach in the featherweight division. He's like 5'7" or something like that. He has like 69-inch reach, so he's the smaller man coming into this fight. Then we have Cub Swanson coming in, and Cub Swanson is a veteran, and he's like a top, I feel like he's like a top 5 or at least top 10. Yeah, he's top 10 for sure. I don't know if he's top 5 featherweight. Yeah, he's like just right outside top 5 featherweight, and he was just on a 7-win streak until he lost to Frankie Edgar in maybe. But he's also the training partner of Conor McGregor, right? And the cool thing is that when you have a training partner as good as Conor McGregor, you're gonna develop a lot of skills. But those skills that you develop are gonna be kind of specific for the person that you're always sparring with, right? What you see from Artem Lobov is that he has really good feints and fakes. What he'll show is bait like a right straight, but he won't actually throw it. He'll get the opponent to flinch and react, and then he'll throw it right after, or gauge what the opponent has waiting for him, and then he'll throw it. So with the feints and fakes, what you'll see in this fight is that Cub Swanson, he's the type of fighter that loves to throw all of his weight into his punches. But the thing is that he really sets up his punches and kicks with each other. So for example, let's say that what you see most of the time in MMA is something like this. You'll see an MMA fighter, he'll be boxing and then he'll start kicking. But Cub Swanson is one of the guys that he'll kick into his punches or punch into his kicks. And that gives you a better chance of landing what you're trying to land. So like for example, he'll fake a right hand and then he'll dip to the left really far, and then he'll come up with a right high kick. And so as his opponent's trying to slip to the left, then the right high kick comes up and hits them really hard. You would have probably seen that in the Ross Pearson versus Cub Swanson fight. In that fight, Ross Pearson, what he was doing was slipping a lot because he loves to slip punches, but Cub Swanson was throwing a bunch of kicks into him. And what he would do is like fake a punch. Ross Pearson would try to slip the punch, but it's a fake, and then the kick would come up and knock Ross Pearson up straight. So Ross Pearson wouldn't want to move his head anymore, and then his head was more stationary for Cub Swanson to actually box, right? And Cub Swanson actually has pretty good boxing for an MMA fighter. Like he's not great or anything, but he's better than most of the people you'll see in MMA. MMA fighters usually don't have that great of boxing. Cub Swanson also hates leg kicks. Very rarely you'll ever see Cub Swanson check a leg kick. And Artem Lobov, he loves throwing the leg kicks. So it's going to be really interesting to watch what Cub's going to do. Especially with Artem, what he'll do is like he won't just throw like a regular leg kick that you could step in onto and then counter punch. He'll actually do is throw like a very low leg kick. And I mean, like he'll throw his leg kick so it hits the opponent's ankle or like very bottom of the shin. And the difference between that and a normal leg kick is that his normal leg kick is like one of those power leg kicks that you see usually hit people in the thighs that's supposed to hurt them. But the danger about that is that if somebody steps in for the kick, they're going to take the kick on the leg, it's going to ride up their thigh, and they can either grab it and throw a punch or grab it and take you down. What Lobov will actually do is that he'll throw the low leg kick, which off balances his opponents and gives them a harder time to, let's say, like counter strike. He's also the training partner of Conor McGregor, right? When you have a training partner as good as Conor McGregor, you're gonna develop a lot of skills. But those skills that you develop are gonna be kind of specific for the person that you're always sparring with, right? Going back to the Conor McGregor thing, he'll throw a leg kick that he'll throw, if you like ever watch him like sparring, or like if you watch his last fight, I forget forgot what the name of the fighter was. Again, against an Asian fighter who was also who was a southpaw. He was left-handed and also fought on the counter. What Lobov would actually do is he'd throw these very little kicks to the ankle, throw the fighter off balance, and that gave him enough time to step in and throw in punches. So Artem isn't as crisp as Conor McGregor on the striking side, like the boxing, but because he fakes and feints so much, and he likes throwing the kicks and off balancing people, he ends up making it work. And another thing that Cub Swanson loves to do is actually throw the body shots. And for somebody like Artem, who's gonna have to get in on the range of Cub Swanson, like the reach and height of Cub Swanson, that can be really tiring if you're swinging and you're not hitting anything because the opponent's out of range. And also if Cub Swanson is throwing body shots, throwing the body kicks, it's going to really tire Artem out, especially since it's going to be a 5-round affair. It's going to be 5 rounds, and Artem, I don't think he's ever been in a 5-round fight ever, I don't think. And Cub Swanson anyways, he's been in 5-round fights with a murder's row of like opponents. Like he fought Frankie Edgar, that went to the 5th round. He's fought Ricardo Lamas, my bad. He's fought Dennis Seaver, Jose Aldo, even though he got smoked by Jose Aldo in like 10 seconds. Still got in the cage with him. Who else has he fought? Max Holloway he lost to. He beat Jeremy Stevens. So yeah. So what I have for this fight is that, also with the small ankle kicks that I was talking about, the low kicks, Cub Swanson also does that. That's how he sets up his punches. Like he'll, except for trying to hurt the opponents with leg kicks, he'll throw a small leg kick to off balance his opponents so he can step in with the punches. Oh yeah, I should also mention, they both like to step into southpaw and orthodox. When Cub Swanson steps into the southpaw, I don't see him really landing that much. He doesn't land that much. He doesn't set too much stuff up from the southpaw stance, but he does throw a pretty good body kick from southpaw with his rear leg. Artem Lobov, I would actually say, has the better southpaw technique. When he was fighting that 2 fights ago, his first win in the UFC, Chris Healy or something like that, the guy who looks like the Diaz brothers, really tall, lanky guy, he actually fought that in southpaw so he can land the leg kicks, and he was throwing his decently well in southpaw, throwing the left straight to the body and all that stuff. He wasn't really hitting Chris with anything with like that clean or wobbling him or anything, but he was definitely hurting him with the leg kicks, the inside leg kicks, or the outside leg kick with the lead leg from southpaw stance. So yeah, so we got Artem Lobov, who's the counterpuncher who likes to go forward, who likes the leg kicks, and Cub Swanson, who is the creative kicker into the boxing into the kicking, and he loves body shots. It's going to be the biggest thing in a 5-round fight. So, I'm giving Artem a better chance than most people. They're saying it's kind of like a joke that he's fighting Cub Swanson because he has like 12 losses and 12 wins. He's like 12-12. I don't know, the last 2 fights, it kind of looks like he was like coming together, what he was doing. He was coming in with more of a game plan. Also, I should mention that Artem Lobov, when he does switch into southpaw, like both of these guys, when they switch stances, they're not like stance switchers where they're constantly switching stances and hitting combinations off the stance switches. What they'll do is fight orthodox for a certain amount of time, then switch to southpaw, start fighting southpaw for a certain amount of time, and that's basically how they fight. Whereas somebody like Max Holloway, TJ Dillashaw, or Demetrius Johnson, Mighty Mouse, they'll be switching stances consistently throughout the fight, like just to create new angles as they step. What Lobov showed was that he has a counter right hook in the southpaw stance, which I've seen Max Holloway give Cub Swanson trouble with. The thing is that Max Holloway was a stance switcher, so what he'll do is that he'll fight orthodox and then to like create distance, he'll step back into southpaw. So if you like picture it, they're fighting like this. I don't know if you can see that properly, but left foot forward, and then they'll be fighting and they create distance. What Max Holloway did in the Cub Swanson fight was that he stepped backwards into southpaw, which is totally different than fighting orthodox. and Cub Swanson ran in, and the right hook was a lot closer than he expected because the stance switch happens like a second, and he kept on getting clipped with the right hook. Whereas Artem Lobov, he switches into southpaw and then he starts fighting in that stance for a large amount of time. Yeah, he just fights in southpaw for a large amount of time, but he does have a counter right hook. It's pretty decent, but I don't see it being as much as a problem as the Max Holloway fight. So yeah, this is my second time doing a video like this, like a preview of a UFC event coming up. I'm gonna do a Sunday breakdown of what actually happens. So like the video if you did, comment down below your thoughts on what's gonna happen, and actually, you know what, comment down below what you think I could be doing better, like the lighting, the mic, my talking, and subscribe to the channel if you already didn't. I'm also gonna leave a link to my Instagram, or I'm gonna tell you my Instagram, which is patpajfit, PATPAJFIT, and then my Twitter, which is Patrick_PAJDA, Pajda, that's my last name. Don't wear it out, boy. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you soon.